I've always done my best to, no matter what happens, pick myself up and keep moving forward. Have a bad day. One bad day doesn't make a bad life. Just because something went wrong today, all right, tomorrow I'll try and do better.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Boothe Show. It's me, Kadynce, your favorite, I hope. I had so much fun last episode talking to so many amazing athletes, and I cannot wait to talk to some more. So I'm going to let my first athlete introduce himself. He is on the UVA wrestling team, and I cannot wait for you guys to meet him.
Hi, I'm Nick Hamilton. I wrestle at 165 pounds for UVA, and I'm a third year here in the McIntire School of Commerce, and yeah.
Hi Nick, how are you?
I'm doing good, yeah.
Okay, I was kind of talking behind the scenes. I'm so excited to talk to you about wrestling because I have so many questions. For context, my background with wrestling is like WWE wrestling. So like I told you a little bit in high school, I didn't really get to see any wrestling duels. And so I need to know the terminology. I need to know what real wrestling is. Like I went to a duel here and they just start calling out numbers and like putting up 2s and 3s. And I'm like, what? So I need you to give me like wrestling 101 for Kadynce.
Well, first things first, main way, if we're going off of like scoring, main way to score is 3 points for a takedown. So that's when we get to the ground, I get behind them. If the guy on bottom gets out and faces me, that's 1 point. If he reverses me, so he gets on top of me, that's 2. And then if he puts me on my back, you have to wait for a 2 count there, and that's 2 points. And then every count after that up until 5 is like another point. So like at 3 seconds, it's 3 points, and then it's like 4 points maximum. So
okay,
yeah.
I'm like, this is
a
basically
lot of
math.
scoring.
It's
a
basically
lot of
math.
Scoring.
So I wouldn't be good at wrestling basically because I'm horrible at math, and I'm like, I cannot count.
You get used to it after a while.
Okay.
I do a lot of mental math in my head sometimes.
I was gonna say like have to, right? Wait, that's so crazy.
Like
I'm already lost.
I mean, there's been a few times where like I'll get taken down, and I'm like, oh wait, now I need to get up, get a takedown.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to get another takedown.
And
then
you just don't know.
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, so this is definitely a sport that I'll just stay in the stands for. I don't think I'll ever participate.
It takes a while. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, maybe it's not for me.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about you. So tell me, what made you get into wrestling? What's your background? I want the people to know who Nick is as a wrestler and as an individual.
Well, my background's pretty interesting. So when I was younger, I grew up in a single parent household. My dad was a single parent of 4 kids. He put me and my siblings into wrestling when we were younger. He wrestled in high school, so he thought it would be a good idea to put us into wrestling, just build character and stuff like that, and kind of just stuck at it. I eventually, he would take me all over the place, spend a lot of summers at wrestling camps, going all over the country, wrestling in tournaments, and I eventually got pretty good at it, and here we are today. But yeah.
That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you choose Virginia?
The coaches mainly. They jumped through a lot of hoops to get me here. I had a pretty crazy high school ending to my high school.
Wait, we need to get into that.
Yeah.
I want to hear.
Well, this goes into my background a little bit,
Okay. I'll be quiet.
So, so going into high school, I was homeschooled up into my junior year of high school, and I had some family stuff happen, unfortunately, and had to be re-enrolled back into high school. During that time, my dad also passed away. But when I got re-enrolled back in high school, I found out none of my credits transferred, so I had to restart high school going into my junior year. So I ended up taking all 4 years of high school in my junior and senior year, so in 2 years. And because of that, there was a whole process we had to jump through to make sure I was eligible to still enroll in UVA at the like time I was supposed to, and yeah, the coaches. Well, for one, we have a great coaching staff. I love our coaches, and they jumped through a lot of hoops to get me here. And also, like, UVA is just a really good school. They had the like McIntire program. I knew right away I wanted to shoot for that. I'm in McIntire right now, so it felt like the place to be. I tell people all the time that when I came here, I didn't want to just be a athletic student. I wanted to be a student athlete, so I wanted to balance both academics and wrestling. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Your story is amazing. And thank you for being so vulnerable. Like, that's something that's so hard to talk about, and you carry so much pride already, I can tell. And so that's just so amazing. And where you are now and how you've been able to kind of come back from that is truly inspiring. And so thank you for coming on here and sharing that with us.
Yeah, of course.
I want to know a little bit about what are some of your favorite memories, early memories, either with your family or with wrestling?
Well, I think the main ones is just a lot of long road trips. Like I said, my dad drove, like, we didn't do a lot of flying. We drove everywhere. So there was a lot of long car rides. I remember a good story is like when my dad drove us to and from Vegas for one of our wrestling tournaments, and on the way back he did it all in one shot. I think we stopped for like an hour, and 19 hours just straight shot, and a lot of those memories. But yeah, just doing a lot of stuff as a family. Wrestling was kind of our main thing, and yeah.
Now, are you the oldest, or where are
Second
you?
youngest.
Second youngest. How's your relationship with? Is it all boys or?
Yeah. I have two brothers. One sister. Unfortunately, I'm not really close with her, but there's more to unpack there. But yeah, I got two brothers. I'm really close with them. One older, one younger. Yeah, they're both kind of doing their own thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so before I jump, because I do want to know, like, where do you see yourself and what goals do you have? I have one fun question.
Okay.
Any road trip games you used to play on your long road trips? Were there anything you and your family did? I wanna know.
But my dad was definitely a big fan of audiobooks. So I heard a lot of different books growing up, mostly educational, because he was a big believer in nonfiction. But there was a lot of books that I actually really liked that were nonfiction. Let's see, there was I heard Unbroken, I think The Big Short. What was that other one? In the Heart of the Sea is another one I really liked. That author's really good. Just quite a few others. A lot of John Grisham too.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big road trip family too, and unfortunately we were as a person, you're just so amazing. Like,
Thank you.
and all the trials and everything you've had to face. And I can just see how like you've been able to still come up from that and still prioritize super big goals that I hope you accomplish. And I'm a new UVA wrestling fan, and I hope to be there and see you accomplish all these goals. I just think like people like you that are able to just consistently bounce back are so inspiring. And so I hope you can continue on with your wrestling journey. And in school, I mean, like talking about your GPA, that's so amazing that you're able to handle both and balance both with such poise too. I mean, you're just you're so fun to talk to, and I really appreciate you sharing your story.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've always done my best, no matter what happens, pick myself up and keep moving forward. Have a bad day. One bad day doesn't make a bad life. So, like, you got to just make it better. So, like, just because something went wrong today, all right, tomorrow I'll try and do better. And you just got to keep doing that. So.
I love that. You were literally like walking with like inspiration. I'm like, I'm going to like go back and watch this and write down all of these quotes and like put them up on my mirror. And this is how I'm going to go through life because I love your mentality. My last question for you, Nick. You are going into your third year?
Fourth year.
Fourth year. Okay. What is one thing you wish you would have told, or if you could tell your first year self, what would you say?
On the academic side, I would say maybe not stress out as much about it. Honestly, I've always found that academics for me are a little bit harder than wrestling. But I just take it slow. I mean, effort is not your problem. But otherwise, on the athletic front, I don't know. Just keep having fun. You're doing everything you can do to be where you're at, and that's all that you can ask. Just keep doing what you're doing. But yeah.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming and talking to me. Again, your story is just incredible, and I feel so thankful that you came on here and were able to share it. And I wish you nothing but the best and nothing but success because you deserve it. And
Thank you.
I hope you have a great rest of your season.
Yeah, thanks for having me. A shout out CavFutures for having me on. It's been a blast. I can't thank them enough.